Hello, this is Alex, and today we're talking about the Black Yak 100 mountains. My first one for us, first video will be Palbongsan. Here is the Black Yak website where you can see, and it is in a city called Hongcheon, which, as you can see in this picture here, is very close to Seoul. The mountain's very short, but it ended up being very surprising, and I've got some video of it for you guys. Let's talk about hiking in South Korea. The first thing I want to talk about are these little flags you can see on the right. These are placed by people in hiking clubs. Often they are used to help guide other hikers. But here on Palbongsan, they are largely just used to say, "I was here!" The small mountain and narrow trails make it harder to get lost, but don't worry, as you will see, I still managed to lose my way a couple of times. This part here is my ascent to the top of the first bong, or peak, of Palbongsan. In Korean, Pal means 8, Bong, as I just said, means peak, and San means mountain. So it easily translates to the mountain with 8 peaks, and I am going to hit them all. Despite the low elevation of this mountain, the difficulty is rather high. As you can see, it is quite steep and it requires the use of your whole body. Thankfully, there are a lot of steep steps and rails to help along the way. A little background on Hongcheon as I continue to climb. Hongcheon is the largest county in South Korea. It contains 4 mountains on the Black Yak's 100 list, so we will return. I'm very excited to see what other mountains have to offer after this challenging one. The county is also famous for beef, corn, and ginseng. I climbed the mountain on May 8th, and it was a beautiful morning with the sun shining and perfect weather. I'm going to skip ahead here a little bit to where I get to the first bone. Hitting all 8 peaks was a lot of fun. There was very little downtime. I was always moving up and down steep rock faces or intimidating ropes. I would definitely recommend giving this one a shot. And there's the first stone. Here's a little bit of my trip to the second stone and the highest peak of Palbongsan, Bong 2. As you'll see here shortly, it gets really steep and difficult. I just wanted to show a little bit of it. Thank goodness for those rails. On the journey to Peak 2, you'll run into something looking like this. I should have definitely put my sticks in my bag to make this ascent easier. It's the tough parts like these that make these hikes so much fun. Now we're almost to the highest part of the mountain. I wonder what it's going to look like. Here we have a small temple. You can see the candles, statues, probably some incense. There's the second rock. And there's also a very nice observatory deck up here. Makes for a wonderful view of the surrounding area, including the Hongcheon River. This would be a good time to explain that South Korea is 70% mountainous, as you can see from here. Time for a change of pace with some time lapses. As much as I like the real-time videos, the time lapses get to show everything. However, it makes it seem like the different bones are very close together, and actually some of them are very close together. So that's good, but I like that you get to see everything here. And I'm already up to bone 3. And I'm already up to 4. Wow, that was fast. Five, it's still alive. The mountain is really well marked, and I didn't struggle finding my way too often, but I was worried about missing bone 6, especially with all these flags here. But I eventually found my way, going down all the stairs and then up the stairs. That brings us to 6. I got a really good arm workout going to 7. There's a lot of rails and going down and going up where you have to stable yourself or pull yourself up. It's a lot of fun. A lot of mountains don't have stuff like that. I started around 8:30 in the morning, so it wasn't too hot, which was very nice. I saw 0 other hikers on the mountain. This was a Wednesday, so that's not that odd, but it was a little eerie at times. But I very much enjoyed the solitude. The bridges are really fun. More stairs. So here at the end, I did eventually put my sticks up because I don't know how else I was going to make it up. And thank goodness my camera died there, and I got the last shot of the last stone right as the camera died. So I was fortunate. The walk up to the entrance of the mountain is beautiful. It stands very distinctly, and you can count its 8 peaks. Here's a nice map. I started up the east side here and finished on the west side. The trek down is entirely along the Hongcheon River, which is very scenic and very relaxing. Well, I hope you enjoyed Palbongsan and this video, and you can tune in next time here at G-Rex Live.